Hey everybody, we are in Las Vegas at the International Builders Show 2020, and standing with me are two really fabulous people. They love design, Don Dumal, right, and Jane Marr.
Yes.
Listen, this is awesome. I keep running into like the coolest people ever at the show. So Don, Jane, I just talked to Jane a few minutes ago. Don, tell us a little bit about what you do.
So I work for a company called Possibilities for Design, and we do interior design for builders and developers across the country. So model homes, clubhouses, rec centers, we do all of the interiors.
All the interior stuff. And Jane, let's get a recap again on what it is you do.
Sure. My company is called Success Strategies, and we are a strategy company in the design arena. So we work with leading builders to create design studios, to do process improvement and deliver a great customer experience, and we train the sales and design teams on the skills they need in the design studios.
So this is going to be a little bit off color in what I do, and I said the word color for a reason because we're going to talk about design trends, right?
Yes.
All right, who wants to start?
I'll start.
Dawn.
I'll start. So one of the things I thought was super interesting at the show this year was this sort of juxtaposition of black and white. So some vendors that we saw were doing things that were all in white, and some vendors were doing things that were all black. And so normally you kind of see vendors kind of weave similar color schemes, but we were seeing that trend between one or the other. So for example, I went to Caesarstone, and I thought that all of their product that they had gobs and gobs of really beautiful big slabs with just black everywhere. Some had blue in it, some had white in it, some had veining, some not. So, I mean, that was like a big push for them this year. And then you went to, where was it?
I went to Cambria, and they were really focusing on white, white, and white. Of course, also with some blues and greens and the typical blacks and grays that we see. And they had a great sustainability story as well. But it was interesting that we're seeing a lot of white and black, and also with patterning and texture happening.
Yep. So the other places that we're seeing white, just kind of FYI, you're going to see it coming probably in the next couple years, is lighting is going to start to have some white in it. So you're not really seeing too much of it now, but it's going to start coming in. So we're going to be seeing some white in there. And then didn't you see some appliances?
I did. You know, it's been out for a little bit this year already, but we're seeing some great market acceptance with GE's matte white and having that warmed up a little bit with some of the brushed bronze or brushed copper accents. And I think that's a great trend.
Yeah. That was kind of the biggest thing that we saw that maybe we weren't totally expecting, and that was really fun for us to see. So, yeah.
So you were saying lighting is going to be white.
Yeah.
Explain that a little bit. So I don't know if everybody understands that.
Right. So right now, what you're seeing mostly are metal on metal, and that's kind of it.
Fixtures.
Yes, for fixtures. But besides just finishes like a gold tone and things like that, you're going to start seeing white as a finish. So maybe think about it like maybe a nook fixture where you kind of have sort of a can, like a, what would I call that? Like not a can, but like a pendant. Right. And but maybe instead of just being glass, maybe now the material on it is actually going to be white. Maybe that white will also have some wood in it. So you're going to start to see white come back in. Yep.
Yeah, so I mean, black and white is kind of traditional colors, right?
We dress for the part unknowingly.
Right, there you go. I mean, it's one of those things that always seems to stay in style, but we always veer off with colors, grays, and what have you over time. Do you both see that as the trend going forward and carrying on?
With the black and the white?
Yeah.
100%. I mean, we're seeing it in appliances. Appliances are really starting to explore not just a black, but what kind of finish within the black. They're starting to explore how they're mixing black with other finishes, and then they're doing the exact same thing with white. So really what we're hearing is that when those colors can sometimes be seen as more like of a standard color, like black or white, but now because of these finishes that they're putting on those specific colors, they're taking a color that maybe would seem like the first kind of entry level, and they're elevating that to like a luxury brand.
Yeah.
Wow, I love it. I mean, this is so exciting. So tell me, what's on your schedule for tomorrow? Well, wait a minute. How about what's on your schedule as soon as you run out of here?
I have a dress rehearsal for an event that a session I have tomorrow morning called 60 Design Ideas in 60 Minutes. So if you haven't been to that, it is spectacular. I've got 5 people in my group. They each can give 12 ideas. They have 11 minutes, so it's super fast. So you get 60 ideas in an hour.
Get out of here.
Yep.
That's really cool. And how about yourself?
Not quite as fun. We did our speaking this morning. Meetings, more meetings, and hopefully some fun tonight as well.
Right. Well, I mean, that's kind of it, right? It's a lot of work while we're here.
Connecting.
Yep, and running around. I mean, it's tiring. This is almost 1,000,000 square feet of floor space, right? I think it's what,
You know it.
right?
You know it, Dave.
So I think it's amazing that everybody's out here, and you guys are on the leading edge with a lot of the builders that are out there bringing these design trends to them. And I think that's just super cool, and I'm glad we were able to bring it to our audience as well. So
Thank you so much.
they're pretty cool, right? So Dawn Duhamel, yes, I got that. Jane Marr, listen, Dawn, how do people get a hold of you?
The best way to reach me is my cell phone. Just call me directly, 720-224-1946.
Yeah, and Jane?
Probably email. So Jane at optforsuccess.net.
Outstanding. And I am.
Oh, it's the number 4. Thank you. So it's opt4success.net. Sorry.
That's perfect. Well, listen, everybody, there you have it. IBS, Las Vegas, 2020. Do not miss it next year. Ladies, tell them, do not miss it next year.
Don't miss it next year. and
Don't
we're gonna
miss
be
it
in
any
Florida.
year.
We will be in Florida next year. Outstanding. So I just want to say on behalf of all the Dave Cooper Live fans out there, thanks so much. We hopefully will see you in Florida and maybe even before then. All right. Bye, guys.
Thanks.